All right, what's going on, YouTube? All right, so I got a project today, a little welding project here, and I haven't done much welding projects. I've been on disability for the past 4 months, but anyways, it's been long overdue. I've been wanting to do one, and today seems like a perfect day for that. So what I'm gonna do today, it's something that I've been putting off for a long time. So you guys see this handle right here, the handle on the smoker, on the smoker door. You see how this is right here? So what I'm gonna do right here, it's very, it's not in a good position. So when I open the door here, you guys can see how my hand hits up here, and I gotta bend it over and drop it right there. So that's not cool. I don't like that. And then when I get ready to close it, I gotta grab it from here, and it's usually hot. Then to grab this guy here and then close it. So it's not in a good spot. I don't like it. I wanna see if I can bring this handle down. I've seen most smokers the way they are, and I see that they drop down. You see how mine goes up. If you get on the side right here, you see how it goes up. So what I want to do is I want to get this guy to come down here, and then maybe down where I can grab it from down here and then open it, and then this handle will be somewhere here. See what I'm saying? So that's what's gonna happen today. So I'm gonna get right on that. I'm gonna be cutting this off. I'm gonna be cutting this off with a cutting disc. I've got to remove my thermometers, cut this off, grind it down, and I've got some round tubing. That's all I've got. I don't want to go buy anything. I don't want to spend any money on this. Like I said, I am on disability. I'm going to be using my tools here to get this job done. Trouble. Have a good day. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and set up and set up my equipment right here. I'm going to be welding this, cutting this off, re-welding it, and fabricating some 90 degrees. I'll see this angle, the one that fits it. I'll be fabricating these little brackets here, welding them out, and yeah, so stay tuned for that. Okay, guys, and there it is. Got the thermostats off. I've cut off the old handle. Remember, it was like this on here. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do is I need to fabricate some nail brackets, something like, I don't know if you guys can see this. So this is gonna be the pit somewhere. The handle is gonna be something like this, and then come down like that. Whereas I can grab it from here. Before it was just straight across. Now this time I want to make a little bracket here, and I'm going to do it out of this round stock right here. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out away straight across 2 inches to here. So I'm going to come out 2 inches and then drop straight down to somewhere about right here. Whereas when I open this door, it'll be easier for my hand. It won't touch the lip of it. It'll be a lot more ergonomic, basically. I should have did that when I first built it, but I was in a hurry trying to get it up. So, you know, I've got some free time, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and measure out 2 inches here, and then an angle down here. I don't know what the angle is. I've got to play around with it. I'm gonna cut it here, bend it, and then weld it out. And I'll bring you guys back for that. Okay guys, now remember I said at the beginning of the video I want to come down away from here and then angle down. I'm going to come out 2 inches and then drop down 8. So I went ahead and measured out 10 inches, a 10-inch long piece here with my 2-inch break here. Now in order for me to get a nice break on here, I don't want to cut the piece off and then weld it. So what I did was I took a, if you guys can see right there, I took a little wedge piece of this round stock and I'm gonna bend this one over here and see what angle that gives me. Okay guys, so here's that piece, here's that bracket I was talking about. I went ahead and took out several wedges out of this 2-inch mark here and started bending it down. I didn't cut all the way through. I wanted to leave that as is intact. That way when I weld it up, I don't have to weld that up. I just have to weld from here all the way in here, clean it up a little bit with the grinder, smooth it out, and that's it. So also I went ahead and I gave me a little bevel on that right there to aid in the angle. Now I don't have an angle finder and it's really not necessary for me to play around with the angles right now. The only thing I'm going to do is just eyeball it and see what feels good to the hand. So if you guys can see that little taper right there, the little angle cut right there, it's going to go just like that. And you guys can see, let me switch hands. As you guys can see how that's a nice fit up right there for the weld. And you guys can see now that the angle drops down and my handle is down here, which is, it's gonna help out a lot when I open this door. So that's it right there. I'm sorry that I can't show you guys the steps of how I do this, but I'm holding a cell phone in my hand. I've got to get like a little tripod so I can set it off to the side so you guys can see what I'm doing. But basically that's it. When you guys want to get an angle here, now what I'm going to do is, what I am going to do is I'm going to record this angle here like that with a little soapstone. I went ahead and recorded this angle here because now it's really important for the project to go well that I match the other one. You guys see that? I need this angle right here. That's what I'm gonna need. Okay guys, so there's my angle right there. It's very important guys when you guys are doing more than one piece, you guys are fabricating 2 pieces alike, that you guys, if you guys have bends in them, that you guys record the angles. If you can see right here, that right there, it's gonna be where I take the other one also. So I need to get this dimension here and this dimension here, and then bend it, weld it up around right here. See how it's gonna match fairly close to this angle here. Now I don't have to guess or eyeball or whatever. Now I can put it here in this little makeshift jig, my next piece, and including I can do this so I can get the same lengths on them. This angle here, I can do that. and I can do that. That way I got to get this angle here too. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Tools of the trade, guys. This is the machine I'm using. My little wire fit to weld this. You guys need squares. You guys need screwdrivers, some gloves. Needless to say, you guys need your eye protection. Okay, some heavy welding stuff. Okay, but eye protection, number one. So yeah, there it is right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one more just like this. I'm gonna weld them up, clean them up, and so my plan is after this for this guy to go in here, guys. You see this? This is my handle. My handle, it's gonna go in here, and I just weld it up in there, and that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Like I said, I only have a cell phone in my hand. I'm gonna go ahead and weld this out and bring you guys back when it's done. All right, guys, so there's a weld. Remember I said I wasn't gonna cut that side, so in order for me not to weld that out, but there's a weld right there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clean it using the little wire wheel here, the grinder. And there you have it, guys. There's a piece already welded out, polished out with the I use the cutting disc a little bit because this is such a small weld all the way around. This is about, I think it's 3/8 OD. OD means outside diameter, I think. I mean ID, which means inside diameter. So the OD, I don't know what it is, but it's supposed to fit a 3/8 inch rod inside. It's about 16 gauge, so it's fairly thin. I can't really use a big heavy grinding wheel on this, so the bead, the welding bead, is pretty small all the way around it. I use this guy to clean it out, grind it out a little bit, and then I use the flapper wheel to take off all the rust out of it. But there it is right there, guys. That's what it is. That's what it looks like. So this is our angle right here, remember, and it fits perfectly right in there. Okay. Reason why you want to clean it all off is so it accepts the paint a little bit more. So this one here is matte black, so I'm going to paint everything matte black, and when you don't have any rust on there, the paint adheres a little better. So yeah, guys, that's it right there. That's piece number one. So I've got one more to make, so all right, hang tight. And there it is, guys. Check that out. See that? There's the two pieces all done. Okay, both of them are right there. Those are my brackets. Okay, so now what needs to happen is this beveled edge right there. It's gonna go right here, just like that. See that? I'm gonna weld that there. It's gonna drop down straight down like that. The angle from here to here, this angle here, I don't know it. I don't really care, as long as it feels good to me, it looks good to me, and I match them up to these, to this one here. It's exactly the same angle. It's all that matters to me. So now it's going to go in here, weld it out right there, and this part here is going to go in here, This is my handle. This part's gonna go in here. Just like that. See the handle right there? Okay. The other one's gonna get welded over there. Just like that. See that? Now this part here is gonna drop down. The handle is gonna be down there. That way, when I open it, when I open this door, this hot part doesn't burn me on my arm right here. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit more ergonomic, a little bit more user-friendly when I lift up the door of the cooking chamber. My arm doesn't get toggled up on this part. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fit this up and I'll bring you guys back. So there it is, guys. It's just tacked up right now, but I think that's gonna work. I think that's gonna give me what I need right there. Might be a little tweak, but you can't see that. Can't see that when you're going 50 miles an hour on the freeway. So, but that's it right there. See, you guys see how the angle drops down. The handle is below this lip right here. That's what I was looking for right there. It's gonna get welded out here pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and weld it out. I tacked it right there too, because this part just slips in. It's slip. It goes in there. That's gonna get welded out right there. Okay, that's gonna get welded out right there too, all the way around. But yeah, and again, this is what I'm using. Little wire fed Miller AutoSet 140. I've had this one for about 20 plus years, and it works great. It is a little gold mine. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and weld this out and then we'll try it. Bring you guys back. And there you have it, guys. There's the completed project. You guys can see now how my handle drops down below the lip of the cooking chamber door. And see, this is what I was talking about. Lift it up. Before, my hand would hit here, right there, because it was all the way down in here. I had to bend my arm to get it. But you see, there it is right there. See how that extends the handle, the grab portion of it. I don't have to come around that side on the pit and grab it from the side here. Come over here on this side and grab it and close it. Now I can just stand right here in front of it, grab the top of it, and since this one here it's free spinning right here inside, it just slipped in there, so it just drops down in there just like that. Just like that, guys. That's it. That's what I wanted to do. That was a project for today. Got the thermometers back on. I got a little bit of flat high heat paint on it. I welded it out, polished out the welds a little bit. I know it ain't the best, but whatever. Grinding helps out everything. Little paint, can't tell, especially from your house. But anyways, that's it. That's my project. Total project time was probably 2 hours. My neighbors came by and we talked for a little bit. So I spent probably like 30 minutes chopping it up. But there it is, guys. Those are all my tools right there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.